And that's off
that's the ball.
The inside edge. And it's
Down
1-0. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in. And that is that. Strand one. But don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Misses off the plate, and that's ball one.
Well, these Tigers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Abraham Almonte getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Jacob Franklin. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball one. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next one just misses. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. So, man aboard, Brian Garcia up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Cuevas sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. Hank Duffy up now for the Tigers. Saunders back to work. That's a little bit low.
1-0.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Woodson racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Joe Brandon.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Harper at the plate and takes high there. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 4 of this ALDS. Now fly ball to right center. Cuevas on the move. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Tommy Leonard.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.
All right, just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Ethan. So 2 down. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Kevin Parra. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is that. Back here at American Family Field, showing the slab in today's game, Billy Bromberg. Man at first, nobody out. Julian Gonzalez up now for the Brewers. And ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Lifted in the air, right center field. Randall snags it. Runner tags it second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, that's just it, Boone. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Adam Lowry. And a foul ball.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Fastball for a strike. Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Hard hit right side. Throws to first, and that is the inning. The pivot. Man at first. Next is switch hitting first baseman Dominic Martin. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Phillip. And we're back. And now the DH, Julian Gonzalez. And that one clips the corner. This one a win or go home game. For one side, you keep the World Series dream alive. For the other, the season is over. It makes for some tense gripping action. Gets to it with a slide. Throws it away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
This is that time of the year when it comes down to this final ball game, and there's a sense of relief knowing that you've worked hard all season. You're either going to continue on.
Tucker feeds to second, out there. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Up now for Milwaukee, Adam Lowry. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first. Inning over. One error in the inning, but nothing. Back here in Milwaukee. First and second, no outs. Parra digs in now. He's 0 for 1. That's down and in. Tying run is at first here in this decisive Game 5. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's in there. And now 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. One runs in. Baez rounds third, headed for the plate. Head for a slide, and he's safe. It's 2-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
Go ahead, run.
First base.
One down. Dominic Martin up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Looked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And
Gonzalez up now for the Brewers. And a breaking ball misses outside. Out towards right center field. Random coming on. Hauls it in to end the inning. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kevin Parra. And fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
A swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport.
Bromberg back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. And he's into second with nobody out.
Good job getting the foot down so he can catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Billy Bromberg out of the game, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. Kenny Hendricks on to pitch here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
The 1-0. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, Allen.
Here. Man at first with one gone. Dominic Martin up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. That's off the mark. 1-0. One run across in the frame so far here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Next pitch is downstairs.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
And that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Verdugo on his horse and around third. He'll score.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One down. First with one gone. Stepping in, Julian Gonzalez. 0 for 3 in this one. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Line drive. Makes the grab for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Munoz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
Random, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. That one ran inside, almost got him. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that will end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We look ahead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. 3. Two outs, base is empty. Kevin Parra getting ready to hit.
Right through there for a strike. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That's off the mark. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. And that skips into dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 5.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Adam Lowry. And a foul ball. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Now here is Dominic Martin, a switch hitter batting right. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that is foul. Missed inside with the curve. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So up next, Philip Maeda. He's already homered in this game.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
NLCS Game 1 is coming your way next. So just about set now. On the hill and coming off a great start, Matt Lunt.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Okay. All set to go. And now the rookie second baseman, David Saldana. And that one pulled foul. Ripped, but it curls foul. Good eye right there.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. They get frozen.
Not close with that one. And it's 2-2.
Guy like this can be tough. You know he's not going to try to beat you with velocity, but he's going to sink it, he's going to change speeds, and he's going to pitch backwards at times.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Trying for 2.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
So now the DH spot, Julian Gonzalez. Swinging a foul out of play. Gonzalez, a former All-Star, 22 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And now the lefty. Up the middle, and a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center. One gone, runner at first. And here's the catcher. One move.